is a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
I'll take on all of you. Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Gets the cross-up. The impact gets blocked. Drive impact is blocked, but takes a bite out of the drive gauge to apply some pressure. Deals some sick damage there in exchange for some meter. Was that a good decision? That was a solid anti-air. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Knockdown! So they break forward to press intercepts. Slick anti-air finish. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Fight.
Was hungry for the grab. Jumps in. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage on them. Heavy punch sends them flying. Knockdown and hits them with a stop and pop. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Jumps. Trouble from up top. What'll happen here? Not much life. Looking to plant him with the pile driver. Both of them back off. They may be preparing. This can lead to some big damage. Throws them away. Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. In with a backstep forward. That's some big juicy damage on that counter here. The right idea, but whiffs the air throw. Oh, whiffs the drive impact. Takes a trip. Oh, whiffs the throw. Taking stock. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. The jump-in is denied. Good job blocking the jump-in. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Player 2 will have to fight back here. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Blocks the impact. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Brushes off the impact. Uses the impact to shave off some of their drive gauge. Sticks the jump in. Scrapping it out up close. Big opportunity coming. Knockdown and experiencing burnout. Charges forward. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Brushes that off and keeps going. Player 2 and whiffs. They're wide open. In with closes it out. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
danger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A-game to the table. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Blocks the jump in. Knockdown. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? KO! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. A brave forward jump there to start. That drive impact is blocked. Nice tech. Player 2 got completely shut out that round. Can they make a comeback? Taking stock. Vertical rolling attack! Get out of here! Still slugging it out at this range. They're experiencing burnout. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Shows a medium kick. A quick breather. That's gonna leave him rattled. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Dangerous range here. Flatlines them. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Gets the counter in. Is that going to condition them to be more conservative? Player 2 with the life lead. Okay, they trade hits. Lots of aggression from both sides. Big low reaching heavy. Throws them to negate the block. Knockdown. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Switches it up. KO! Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? In with a backstep roll. Decides to buff up while they can. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Going in, player 2, vertical rolling attack. Get out of here. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Grabs and throws them away. Shows a medium kick, barely blocks the jump in. There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Ends the knee. Flatlines them. Player 2 took no time to finish that fight. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Blocks the jump in. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Escapes the corner to reset the situation. Throws them to start the corner pressure. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Sticks the combo. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Life lead opens up. Takes the charges forward. Goes for the invincible special. They were confident that would hit. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Quick breather. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Vertical rolling attack. Get out of here. They're experiencing burnout. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a drops him hard. Our fighters are at a standstill. Crowns them from above. They're going for the super art. What'll happen? Clutch anti-air. Player 1. Ooh, what a smart close. Here comes the corner pressure. Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. What and whip? They're wide open. Jump in. Flatline zone. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Backdash to start. They're not taking any chances. Jump meets them air to air. Jump hits back with the overdrive vertical. Scrapping it out up close. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could connect with the 10 settings. There's a burnout. Throws them. Player 2 is in a very good spot now. Sees the overhead coming. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Touch nothing but air. Gotta do better than that. What? Clutch anti-air. What are they gonna do? Raw super hard incoming. Jury's going to a dark place. Tyson down by Raku.
Such a lovely face.
The next cut overhead attack. They are done. Player 2 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
Great match. comes a new challenger.
This is a mirror match, which means it's not just about the win, but about your pride as a player too. This is a must-win fight. The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 1 has not been shy about using their drive gauge. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Backstep rolling attack. Nice vertical roll there. Player 2 digs in deep to get that drive gauge. Player 1 has empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Pounces on their prey with the wild hunt. Going in. Burnout activates. It drops them from the air. Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. What's it gonna connect with the throw? One player is in burnout state. No! Critical art now? This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. That was the highest if I've ever seen. Player 2 survived that 10th mirror match. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. That was a solid anti-air. Wow, shut down. Still slugging it out here. What's the play here? Oh, with the grab. Both fighters have used up a generous amount of drive already. Taking stock. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Knockdown. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. We're close to the point where one mistake could end the round. They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Both of them have entered burnout state, which will drastically change their approach to the fight. From up above. Recovers from burnout. Holds out with the block. They can't squander this punish counter kick. Going wild. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Well-timed corner switch. Player 2 was kept on their toes all round and didn't utilize their drive gauge efficiently. You may see them pay a bit more attention to that as we head into the next round. Taking critical rolling attack! Get out of here! Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now, experiencing burnout. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Knockdown and... good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. Does a good job escaping the corner. Smart play with the throw. You've got to be smart play to stop the opponent there. Backstep rolling, flush, anti-air.
a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checking their opponent. Charges in with authority. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. They've got nowhere to run now that they're in the corner. Combo with the target combo. Grabs a solid advantage after that big combo. Good choice converting into the combo. Not much drive to work with at the moment. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. KO! Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight!
Immediate jump in. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Backstep rolling attack? Barely blocks the jump in. Hits them with a stop and pop. Risky up close scrap still going. Both fighters are experiencing burnout. Both fighters are out of drive. Might be a good idea to back off, but they might try something here. What'll happen here? Watching each other carefully. Who will make the first move? Manages to block the jump-in attack. Going in? That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Jumps? Barely blocks the jump-in. Their life is hanging by a thread. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Player 2 needs to use taps them on the toe. Flatlines them. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Is that it then? Final round. Fight!
From above. Throws him.
Here.
Regla. Uses the teleport.
Take this.
Stone Cold Embrace. You can't block those. Player 1 with a slight lead. Will they capitalize? There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Very nice, Regla. What are they gonna do? This is the time to believe in your abilities. Great job in escaping that corner pressure and moving. This could lead to some big damage. Get some big game on the wild hunt. A jump in? This may turn into a big chance. Are you kidding me? Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with.
Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Deal some damage with that quick combo. What's the play here? Charges in with authority. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Not having the cross-up. Brushes off the impact. No, misses. takes a trip. Player 1 has completely used all of their drive gauge, but they still have enough life left to take the round if they play smart. Perfect input on the sonic boom. Both fighters plant right in there. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Brushes that off and keeps going. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Spends the gauge for the drive reversal. Opts to use the gauge for the drive reversal. Player 2 will look to critical rolling attack. Get out of here. There's the wall splash. They can't do anything now. Experiencing burnout. They decide to take a breather to regroup. Out of range. Relatively safe. Rolls out the Sobot. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Ooh, what a smart blow. This may be it. A real test of nerves here. Sonic boom. The kick hits. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Jumps in. Can't tech the throw. Still slugging it out here. The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. Trips him up. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. A big drive gauge disparity has opened up, and it wouldn't surprise me if they try to open that gap further. Well-timed corner switch. Takes a trip. Player 1 will have to fight back here without any drive. Both can end the round now, and the drive gauge disparity may come into play. Their spacing is so on point. That was a well-placed projectile. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Sonic boom! Will gain control of the match in the early going. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Don't put that away. Player 2 charges forward. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. This is the ideal range to utilize the fireball here. Good distance for a shot. In with a backstep roll. Jumps. Brushes that off and keeps going. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. This could lead to some big damage. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Went all in with the rush. Checks him with the hood and KO. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Sonic boom. We're just getting started here. Who will take control? Rolls out the Sobot. Which fighter will hit them with a stop and pop? Okay, here we go. Player 1 can't let this simmer. Hit anti-air in the clutch. Both are ready to pull the trigger. Genius read with that throw escape. Oh, they switch sides. All in with a rush. Wall splat into the guard frame. Yo, Rock super here. Goes hunting and bags a catch. Oh, here we go. Turns out. Pops off the tank and scores the win. Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Barely blocks the jump in. Rolls out the Sobot. Hits him with a stop and bop. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? A drive rush to try and keep up the attack. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Next up, player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. All right, what's coming up next? Both players with no drive in the tank. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Drive gauge finally recovers. They saw the chip KO on the table. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Sonic boom! Vertical rolling attack! Get out of here! There's the impact! Not letting that go unpunished. Player 1 will have to deal with this big somersault kick stop from Cole. Player 2 experiencing burnout. A quick breather. Both fighters are out of... No! This is a breaker! What'll happen here? Oh my, the throat tech! You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this one. Goes to the air! Throws them! Both fighters planning something? Player 2 can't use any charges forward. Big time whip! The throw is denied! Amazing! Here, tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. Oh my god, what's in it? There's the flatline zone! Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match.
comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Show me everything you have. Showtime! Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? That was a solid anti-air. Goes for the command grab. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart hits back with the overdrive vertical. Are they thinking about how to steal this round? Trying to tags him and takes the W. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Backstep rolling attack? This round is so important. You can feel the intensity. Target locked and scoop. Player 1 can build off this lead. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. This is experiencing burnout. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. That's gonna leave him rattled. Player 2 has depleted their drive. No! Critical art now? No! This'll break them! You need guts to pull that off! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Fight round. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Solid anti-air! Hits back with the overdrive vertical. Throws him! Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Connects with the throw. Player 2 is in a very good spot. Oh, yo! Raw super here? Well, would this super art do anything? What were they thinking? Excellent lead! They are in a real bad situation here. Burns the game on the what a finish! Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with.
challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checking their opponent. Puts one in the pocket. Goes for the fireball. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. Now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Not letting that go. Asks to be let out of the corner, but it's a no. Player 2 down to the wire. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue the fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. Player 2 KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Snares them. Who's going to start things off? Grabs them. Closes the gap for the grab. That drive impact is blocked. Player 2 creates a good corner, springs forward with a drive rush. The properties that attacks get from a drive rush make them a great tool for creating chances like that. Their spacing is so on point right now, but who's gonna blink first? What'll happen here? Player 2 KO. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Player 1 needs to switch it up if they want to take it home. Overhead attack. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They got through. What a smart throw. Both sides getting wrecked. Blocks the drive reversal. Both are red shit. Player 2 still has a chance, but it's going to be an uphill battle. Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super. Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready. Uses the fireball to try and establish their pace. Parries to cancel the fireball. It's not easy to parry projectiles in the heat of a match, but it's definitely effective. Okay, both fighters have taken a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. Player 1 has the life lead. Got a small life lead, but it's not over. Player 2 chases them down. All right. The jump-in is denied. Takes a trip. This is a huge chance to make a few. Life lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart drop. KO! Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Good job blocking the jump-in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 1 had an impressive round while managing their drive gauge. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. They trade. Brings out a bomb. It's cute and makes people unhinged. Going in, avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. Does a good job escaping the corner. Throw leaves them wide open. Player 2 holds drive and back misses. Notice drops them. Both fighters planning something? They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? Flatlines up. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Goes for the... Ooh, does them dirty. Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. Player 2 managed their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm. Vertical rolling attack. Get out of here. Punish counter on reaction. More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Slices the gastrointestinal tract. Here you bring that MD and whooping ass to work.
What's wrong? Get up.
Player 1 is on track to steal this back after that super. Only 50% black left. Reads the jump in perfectly. Player impact squashed. You're using a fire that pumps the brakes on the impact. Gotta do better than that. Curls him from above. Ugh, finds the target. Are you kidding me? Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match.
Comes a new challenger.
Ho, looks.
Don't expect me to be a pussy. Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Blocks the jump in. No good up high. Still slugging it out here. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Can they outlast it? Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Takes a trip. Sees it coming and blocks it out. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Taking stock. Vertical rolling attack! Get out of here! There's the impact! Not letting that go unpunished. Player 1 has depleted their drive. KO! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Medium kick hits. Player 1 chases them down. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Mac hits them with a stop and block. Scrapping it out up close. Both fighters planning something? Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Burnout activates. A quick breather. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. G-right kick for a mix-up. Meets them air to air. Player 2 is wrong critical. What's gonna happen? Can they create it? Doesn't set the throw. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Goes with a projectile for their opening shot. Solid throw tag. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. All right. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Burnout is triggered. Flashes them. Both sides are going to have to fight without drive. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. The grab misses. Checks them with a projectile. Player 2 has depleted their drive gauge. But there, will this super art connect? The super doesn't hit. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins wins out in the battle of the skies. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Medium kick. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Player 1 is working with a blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Doesn't miss a beat. Lands the back throw. Time to go. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Player 1 turns to KO. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Quick dashing. Bent on the overdrive vertical. Gotta be kept charges forward. Shows a medium kick. Uses the target combo as a filler. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Drops him hard. Uses the invincibility. All the throw connects. Okay, here we go. Ooh, what a smart throw. Player 1, there's a drive impact. Noticeable life lead. It dashes out the cage right there. Come on now, let me hear you say it. King Ryu.
I've had enough.
Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. What's it gonna be? Any throw it turns out. There's a burnout. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it. Are you kidding me?
How'd I lose?
Player 1 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. Medium kick. Barely blocks the jump in. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Throw hits. Now the fun begins. Was well in range to score the throw. Player 2 chases them down. Knockdown. They get driven into the wall, breaking their guard. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Neither of them willing to back off. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage.
Eye on the prize.
And the throw ends the round. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Quick hits them with a stopping bomb. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Solid combo. Can't tech the throw? Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Smart play with the throw. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Player 1 holds. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? What'll happen here? Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Denies the jumping attempt. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
The throw doesn't connect. Quick dashing. Oh, they're in the corner. Forward throw. Laying the pressure on thick. Going wild with the throws in the corner. Player 2 is dangerously close to running out of drive. Plenty of turns out. Okay, here we go. Player reads the jump in perfectly. All the throw connects. Player 2 is in a very... Oh, putting the cherry on top. This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with.